Commerce Street here in the Bronx. MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. We've got a great custom league matchup on tap between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Byron Buxton now. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Down to 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-1. Runners going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Nico Goodrum. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So now here is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Swung out and missed for the first strike. And Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready on 1-2. Got him. At the plate now is Jose Ramirez. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the inning. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the Babe.
The designated hitter.
Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Burns is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and up next the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Buxton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0. It's a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the towel.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a swinging bunt. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Shohei Ohtani is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Manny Machado is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. This one's blooped out toward right center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. So now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. set for the start of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nico Goodrum becomes the first out of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next to bat for Toronto, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. McMahon at second with 2 down. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jackie Robinson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Jackie Robinson.
Will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. First pitch on its way. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And that's out number 1. And now here is Byron Buxton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Jose Ramirez struck out in his first at-bat, and it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch.
The count 1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. Santander has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Striding in is Cody Bellinger. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So the next to bat will be Salvador Perez. Flew out last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Salvador Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next. Stepping in now, Byron Buxton, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Babe Ruth.
The designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
He's set and the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Up next, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So I ain't saving you a clean house. Striding forward now is the DH, Nomar Mazara, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ohtani waits on it. 1 down. Digging in will be Nico Goodrum. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani.
The left fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Now here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Ohtani is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell. He is just super confident. Sometimes it's...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And in steps Manny Machado.
Third baseman.
He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball. Fred McGriff is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out of the roll.
Number 25.
Next, it'll be Byron Buxton, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pitch is popped up. McMahon will put this one away, and his side is retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. chin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lee Smith will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
0-2.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So stepping in is Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Ramirez.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. So with the left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In now, Babe Ruth, and it's fouled away.
Number 55.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Right fielder.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Alomar gloves it. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And so look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there he goes towards second. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. A ballman, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mays leads off first with 1 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next up is Shohei Ohtani. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Eric Davis will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Kenley Jansen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Anthony Santander will come on now as the pinch hitter from the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitting.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. Jose Ramirez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. Here's the first pitch to him, runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. McGriff is there, and he has it for the out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And this one's in the dirt. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
At the ball.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Anthony Santander. Mariano Rivera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next to dig in, Manny Machado struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Next, it'll be JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Into the box, Fred McGriff. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, like to see a little bit more distance.
But will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
2-2 the count. The pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. first pitch on its way. Ryan McMahon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So it was a strikeout swing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And he fouls this one off. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Yanks wrote an important 6th inning to victory.